Yo, what's going on, everybody? Welcome. Today is... Oh, wow, that fell down a little bit. Today is Tuesday. Veedotme here. We got a couple things lined up. Number one on the list being Lost in Random. World premiere, kinda, because we had an early look of it a couple of days back. But today, I believe, is full release of the game. We're going to do a really decent look, as well as post our YouTube vid for it. We are dual streaming to both YouTube and Twitch today. But unfortunately, new news has come out, which is just like how the people are complaining about Silksong. Shadow dropped major update for Hades 2. So I'm probably gonna take a look at that after Lost in Random, since that was the main thing I wanted to do today, was Lost in Random. We already have a few hours in the game, so when we hop into it, it will be from a tutorial complete perspective, as I open Monster Train by mistake. I'll give a synopsis, so when I think about the game towards the end, but until then, we're kind of showcasing everything that the game has to offer. I'm sure there's people who are going to see this for the first time. And I'm sure some people only played the first game. This is technically a sequel, but I believe the first game was a puzzle game. So this is automatically going to be different. Kill the music. And to be fair, it seems as though the dev is pretty excited about their game. More of a spin-off? Okay, yeah, I could see that. I didn't play the first one, so I guess I can't argue one way or another. But the game, graphically is already pretty sick. I don't think I have to talk about the graphics at all. So really, it's a matter of, how's the gameplay in the sea, the ocean,
to beat me, Fortune,
of other action roguelikes that already exist. Typically, we try to find what are the good things that the game has, and what, even if it's taking on some stuff from other games, what are they doing differently?
Rest if needed, Alexandra. The sanctuary is the one place in the Black Dye safe from Mare's reach. No one truly knows why, but a clever mind will use it to their advantage.
So I'm gonna have a little bit of dialogue. Not much, though, not much. This is new.
We meet again, Dice Wielder.
Who let you in here? I thought you served Mare.
Mare, yes, I adore that knot of misery and our mutual agreement. But I take no sides and only serve the rule of random. I declared games for an eternity before coming here. From the first nightmare to the no dice war.
No idea what this NPC might be. We already have a drip NPC for costumes.
And now I'm here. So, are you ready to roll once more?
Fortune of Heroes Return, a timeless statement. I assume that's just a key item. Okay, it's wardrobe, so that's a new outfit for the dice itself. I assume that's not all that NPC is there for. We'll have to see, though. Drips down here. It's our first one.
Breathtaking, magnificent.
As far as I know, the outfits don't have any impact on gameplay. So for the most part, where we're at in the game is I've gotten to, I think, the third biome. Let's go ahead and hop into it, because I don't really have much to explain out here. This is just the hub. Really, the important stuff is what's going to happen in here. And even then, it takes a couple of item drops.
Failing once wasn't enough.
Didn't really do that badly. You have to see a couple of puzzle pieces come into play. Card of Vengeance. Fling seeking cards, dealing increased crit chance. See what it looks like. Okay. I see it, I see it. Now, I have not played this game in a week. My apologies if it's gonna look a little rusty. We did unlock this hammer, though, which is freaking huge. And it, like, stuns on first hit. Alright, so this is, like, the first part of the game. Completing encounters increases max HP. Cards have a chance to replenish energy. And that could be interesting, because maybe because this fires multiple missiles, each one has a chance to replenish energy. That could be fairly strong. I never threw the dice at all in that fight. So we'll kind of have to see how this plays out. Either way, good to see you all. Chris over on the YouTube side, first chatter from YouTube. Good to see you. Chris, I'm sure you are so happy that you're done with playing demos for Next Fest. Though I saw a lot of devs are keeping their demos up. Okay, so I got one piece of energy back, which makes me think it has nothing to do with the number of hits. It has everything to do with just did the card activate at the beginning. Which is fine. I'm not gonna complain that much. You can definitely say that the hammer's pretty fun. So far I've used the bow and the sword, and this seems to be like really, really sick. Kind of going in a straight line. Kind of interesting. Found more than I thought to add to wish list, but you played a lot of bad games too. Yeah, this was a V skipped Next Fest kind of a setup. Not that I have anything against Next Fest, but just too many things. And then Path of Exile didn't help either. For those who have no idea what you're looking at, the energy gauge for the cards is in the bottom left-hand corner. And I am definitely not getting back as much energy as I would have liked on card use. But it's not terrible. We are trying to match colors too. Gonna put yellow right there. Again, you all haven't really seen anything yet. Just started Hades. Any tips? Hades 1 or Hades 2?
Wait, that's a Sixers uniform.
Yo,
Only
shout out
children
to the Sixers fans in the chat.
How did you end up here?
I don't know if they've won any NBA finals recently, but
What do you
shout
mean?
outs to you all.
Yeah, you're a stranger. We shouldn't speak to strangers. My bestie said so.
Your
Besties.
bestie?
Yes. We met when we both rolled a 6 and the Queen took us here. But we got separated.
And now you can't speak to me? Right. Listen, you can't stay here. Find your way back to the sanctuary. I've carved a path for you. You'll be safe there.
So I don't know if the sanctuary is going to be like filled with NPCs. I thought we were actually done with finding NPCs, but apparently there's a lot more. So tips for Hades 1? I guess I would think the #1 tip would be to focus on getting currency. Because if you're just starting the game, I wouldn't worry about like making busted builds and whatnot. Same thing with Dead Cells. I always tell people just focus on unlocking stuff.
Easy come, easy go.
Which would mean like doing full clears of biomes, getting all your rooms, like all of that stuff. Pearls, a punishing void gauntlet. Just gonna take a look.
New deal.
Okay. I think it's still this, even though I don't think the interaction is as good as I thought. That was like really loud, right? I don't know why the give up is on the second button. It's kind of dangerous. Let's try this maybe. Firm? No? Guess you just back out. So yeah, Hades is one of those few roguelikes where they force you to choose currency doors.
Traps. Always with the traps.
As much as winning the run is great, getting your currency is also very, very good. But then you also have to keep track of which currency you need and which you don't need. So it's a little bit annoying in that regard. But it is a required piece of gameplay. Wow. I didn't know I could stun this. So these have regenerating armor. Okay. This is legit. Range attacks. Okay. So I'm doing 35 with that. 20 on basic hits. So I guess if you can spam, you should. All right, we'll keep going left. We will do a full clear. I guess eventually we could get like bonus damage on charge attack. We don't have it just yet. Yeah, I'd say like as of right now, you all are really only seeing me do basic isometric combat, no real build making yet. Might not happen for a little while. Go ahead and match colors. That increase our damage with cards, which is good. But we haven't gotten any other relics yet, which is kind of interesting. Bets.
But you never liked gold anyway.
Wait, I just have to beat a 1? Or am I trying to beat a 4? I think I'm trying to beat a 4. Tie doesn't go to the runner? Alright, there we go. Had to roll a freaking 6 for that. Alright, second relic of the game. Weapon attacks have a chance to spawn a revolving crowbar that does weapon damage. First weapon hit has a 10% chance to deal 100 damage. That's rare, by the way. 10% chance. Obviously, the crowbar is a lot easier to pull off. That's a weird one. I almost feel like I don't like it. But let's trust the game. Maybe the game knows that 10% is a really good number. Let me know if you all see the 10%. And it was on first hit too, right? So if I hit it with a spell, do I lose out? There's the 100 right there. Actually worked. I wonder if the game knows if I've hit it with the spell or not. At the encounter start, weapon damage up for 10 seconds. Defeating an enemy conjures a gust, increases all crit chance. We don't know for how much. I think we can get... I mean, this is just very good, right? The Gus thing could have been good too. If I knew maybe how much crit I was getting, that might have been worth it. Okay. Timed, perhaps? I mean, there's really good knockback on this. Easy clap. Let's get the heal so I don't have to buy health later. So yeah, we could end up with a pretty nice weapon damage setup. I'm freaking broke.
Listen, a word of
Economy in this
wisdom from a
game's not
citizen.
super great, at least to
Tip of
start
the
off
trade
with.
and all. Beware of how you sort them relics. Got a
But to
big
be fair, it
careless
took a
once
long
and
time for
bingo, a volcano
even Dead
spewed
Cells get
lava
their
right
economy
out
right.
my cupboard. Oh,
Like after 1.0.
Bingo. What kind of game is that? Sounds ancient.
oh, it is. Not for the simple ones. Maybe if you buy some of my wares, you'll figure it out one day.
Little mini quest. Alright, so nothing there. This is probably the exit. I think most of your money is rewards. And that's nothing to do. Like all these little gold things I'm picking up, this is not money. It's energy.
I wonder who left these behind.
Green. I don't think we want purple here. So we'll try that out. That pearl would actually destroy an artifact if I put it right on top. Well, I guess there's money in these.
Don't be afraid.
No idea what the dice things are for. We may find out later. Alright, so... I do believe... I mean, I probably lost most of my money to this dice challenge, right? I think we're good to go. So we have really good damage on our basic attacks. The cards are buffed. Outside of that, you know, not that bad. Not that bad. Could have passed on the color to get gold. Yeah, so I guess in a world where your choices... How do you look? If it was Conjuration and blue for dice, that might be a sell. Because we aren't really using the dice that much, and Conjuration is like burn and poison.
Out of all the ones I trapped in the black die, you were the only
So I guess that
ones
is
who
another
truly
decent source of
deserved
cash. I don't know how often I'm gonna be doing that. Maybe that's like a get good. I feel like the music might still be too loud. Oh, we did 100 on the boss. Kind of surprised about that, actually. I'd say the dash revolution is not that bad in this game. Obviously, I do have to do dashes, but please don't think any amount of dash equals dash revolution. Hitless incoming. Like I said, I have played the game a bit.
2 heads are better than 1, dear.
All right, phase 2. Looking like a Godskin duo out here. All right, rip Flawless. I don't think there's any reward for Flawless, though. This would have been a nice thing to have. Oh, the wall. Where's my dice at? All the way down here? Gonna say, honestly, the mage is the issue. Ow. At least it feels like I'm not taking a crap ton of damage. One game we played recently was Wizard of Legend 2. They just released it 1.0. And sometimes the amount of damage you take in that game is like, it's nuts. Like completely made up numbers. And the amount of wombo combo that's in that game too. It's like, my god.
This castle was mine.
All right. Down even further. Let's try this. Funny game. Seems limited. 15 to 20 hours max on everything. Are you talking about this game right here or Wizard of Legend 2? Evade chance on everything. Rolling does stuff. Perfect card inflicts weak. No red. 5% chance of evasion. I feel like even that's like a pretty low number. But we have seen the 10% activate, so maybe I'm wrong. New drip. Got the box fade. Oh, we have to break all this. All right. So biome 1, obviously the easy one. Biome 2 does jump up a decent amount, but it should be okay.
To fight Ema again.
How y'all feel about breaking pots for gold? Does everyone despise doing that, or is that fun? I don't mind if I don't have to pick up the stuff. If I have to pick up the stuff, then it sucks. Oh, there's a healer somewhere. Have to kill this thing. Apparently that was a trap. Why did she cancel? All right. Hi V, this game looks clean and smooth. Is there co-op? Funny enough, no co-op in this one. It's like one of the first roguelikes of the year that is not local co-op. Maybe this is a reroll. Well, not reroll, but sell. Don't really have any plans to do much with blue right now. Don't mind breaking pots, but it would be nice if everything warped to me after. I think that's how it works in this game. Unless you're just saying in general, I hate games when it doesn't go to me. All right, nice. There's the first 100 of the biome. It's like I have to hit every monster once, and then I can do card spam. So funny.
The pain lessens.
All right. In general, yeah, and I'm on the fence about would I rather it be only one pot has it and it's colored gold, because then like when you miss it, it feels awful. Yeah, the game is actually very smooth. Forgive my damage taken. That's me trying to do the charge attack. But then I like cancel it and get hit. Nice. Yeah, we need some weapon damage. Thing did 12 damage to me.
I'm feeling tougher.
Like a smidge painful.
Random rules.
Oh,
Success
yeah.
on every die.
Give me a 2.
One more roll, one more win.
I'll take money. Give me a 1. Sixes are so bad here. Give me a 2. Oh my god, I actually got nothing.
Thank you for playing, Dice Wielder.
I actually got nothing. Only a few things to upgrade. You can get a lot of resources from side quests. Yeah, I guess like we also have to find a roguelike where you just want to load it up and literally play the game. I feel like a lot of roguelikes nowadays, you kind of see the ending and you stop there. I feel like the best ones are ones that you would load up just to enjoy playing the game. Gonna say, I love getting hit. A lot of pearls today, too.
Magic.
All right, at least we'll get decently pumped up at the shop. I hope. Bonk build incoming. Oh wow, that thing spun on a dime. I don't think there's trap damage in here that hurts the enemies. I think they only hurt me. Okay.
We got lost here once, playing
Little
dice
lore?
wielders as always. Forgot about time, and suddenly it was too dark to find our way home. I refused seeking the witch's help. I was too afraid. But Nat stayed with me the whole night.
The majority of roguelite playtime typically comes from after unlocking everything. From there, it's all about build variety between runs to keep it interesting. Yeah, I think
The bigger the pawn, the harder
my
they fall.
favorite games are ones that, like, the unlocks are just a reason to play a little bit more and feel like you got something out of it. But ideally, I'm also just, like, enjoying the game, period. And maybe we don't have enough of that. I was nowhere near. All right, a little bit too dangerous to try to thread the needle there. The tracking on that, oh my god. Legal aimbot. So we can add... As far as I know, diagonals don't work. So maybe you add red here. New card. Hammer of Storms ignites a ricocheting spark that strikes nearby foes with lightning. I mean, if it ricochets, I'll try it. The nice thing about the cards is it's auto aim. That does seem to bounce, so maybe that'll be okay. I think we have one Death Defiance, chat. Looks like it maybe bounces around. It has a little bit of aim to it. Like I said, I have to hit everybody once. I feel like I could spam the cards a little more easily. So I might be going back to cards. Yo, Yopslim on the Twitch side. Good to see you. Welcome on in. Yeah, chat, we might be going back to cards.
Onward.
I see the vision, but I don't think I can execute. Weapon attacks have a chance to do crowbar again. So if we put that here, we can get these three and open up. Yeah, I think this is better. These could be purple at the bottom if we want to do that. But now that just increased our weapon damage. So a big part of the game is trying to get those color matches, as well as just getting relics in general. Yo, Dieter on YouTube side, welcome. All right, chat, I need to not get hit. About to say the hit's coming. So we're up to 28. We were doing 20 damage per hit. I see the crowbars. They're a little bit too close range, I think, to get a lot of value out of. Like if I was using sword, it would be better. That's a little scary. Rolling a 6 unleashes Blizzard. Being below half health increases damage. Okay. Red, blue, yellow. Probably leave the bottom open for purple. Where's the shop? We're freaking dead. Let's get the other card back. I don't know if this is faster or not. So yeah, I've played a lot of games like this. So I'd say any game that can put me down in the dirt like this. Well, it's tough to say that it's a good thing, because some games you take a lot of damage and it does not feel good at all. Healing Altar. Roll a 6 to heal yourself. Or maybe, like, heal based on the dice roll.
I needed that.
Okay. So I don't think this game has a way to manipulate the dice. If you think about something like a Balatro or Die in a Dungeon or any other dice roguelike, you can often change the dice faces, and I don't think this game has that. I probably do need some cinders. Because it'd be sick if I could have, like, more 6s. I don't know if that's OP. But I feel like in any dice game, that's what you would want, right? No knockback. Second part of purple. Biome was a lot bigger than I thought.
Once in a lifetime
It's just
deal.
relics that give you bonuses based on the roll. So I guess you would like try to put something on every color. I mean, every dice face. Increase the chance of multicast. That'd be really good in the bottom left. So this is upon rolling a 4 or 6. So it's like if you have something for every single face, you'd actually be in pretty good shape. Alright, so we did get that. That was all my money, basically.
Gold.
Nope. That's our exit. 48 HP. Should be fine. Famous last words. Oh, I missed the dice link in the corner. Rip. Alright. Best way to use colors is to pick one and try to get a connect 5. So I assume you mean like skipping empty spaces. Because as soon as you put 3 or more together, they automatically do the unlock.
Fortune, I know what I'm asking is unfair, but will you fight her with me? Thank you.
I believe we have beaten this boss. It did hurt. Nice evade. Run! Oh wow, that's a nasty move. I'm surprised I'm not getting hit by that more often. Ads? Yeah, I can see the 100 damage coming out every now and then. I don't know if it's like worth it. Multicast. All right, spam. The crab walk that thing does is so funny. I wonder what multicast is. Because I'm just doing a basic attack. I'm not using a spell. Iframes? Phase 3? It's like maybe it's the sickles that come out, like it doubled the number of sickles. That'd be kind of sick. That makes luck like not that bad of a stat if it works on passives. So you can't get me with games like this. We're already experts. Ow. Rip Flawless. Chat, you knew we were gonna pop off in this game. There's no question.
Truly sorry we had to see this, Fortune.
Alright. No red. This seems like it just activates by itself. 25% crit damage. I think my luck stat's really bad right now. I feel like I'm not opposed. And we'll just see what happens. Otherwise, you would sell, right? But I think I'm selling too much. She was super hard in initial playtests. Yeah, I have to see how the game's gonna be on our first win. I think that's gonna be very important. All right. Now the PB, we have been this far. But I believe this is the farthest we have been. I believe I died to a mini boss on this map. Very cool level design, though. Sniper? Dang. Thought I could walk backward. Oh, no. All my life. Just like that. I really underestimate the spacing in this game. Like, I always think that I have the benefit of the doubt here. And then the game is like, no, you are nowhere near where you think you are. Every third hit increases the next charged weapon hit. So we'll try to put this down here and see if we can get a match 4, because we can't do a match 5. Multicast is a chance for an additional hit. And that works even on just basic swinging. I'll take it. Oh my god. See, that's me thinking there's absolutely no way I'm gonna get hit by that. It's gonna be Rip Death Defiance pretty soon. Wow, I got an evade proc. Pretty impressive. Every second, weapon attacks grant 1% crit chance, resets on critical hit. We take this, drop it here. We got 75% for weapons. Now, unfortunately, our green is like out of line. My headset on. Sorry, 1 second. Battery's not low. That's so weird. It just randomly unpaired itself. Yo, it's the last thing. Good to see you. How terribly timed was the Hades update drop for you? Well, we had the conversation about indie devs complaining for Silksong and not knowing when that's gonna drop. So as a creator, I mean, I guess I'm not in a drop everything Hades just updated time frame. If this was Dead Cells, like that was sometimes, oh, drop everything, we have to do a Dead Cells vid. I guess I'm like a little bit lucky that I don't have to do that for Hades. But I can easily see other people were screwed. And screwed is in air quotes, right? I guess it depends on how much a Hades update matters for you individually. I definitely want to check it out, but I don't know if it's like the
Not finished here.
the thing. We have to do this for sure. Okay. No stun? We're up to 50 damage, that's good. This week has been busy with indie game releases and updates. And to be fair, August is Rogue Prince of Persia. I don't know what we have to look forward to in July, though. Get destroyed. Oh no, I didn't even see this thing in the corner. Dang, tried to walk up just to do the attack. Chat, we might be cooked. All right, green die. We lost the Death Defiance. This is what killed me last time. Got the 100. The 10% chance at 100.
Not finished here.
Oh my god. Oh wait, Death Defiance again, apparently. Interesting. I guess I bought two. The balls from this thing has like actual aimbot, so you have to be really careful. I won't say anything if you all don't say anything. Okay, deserved. It's over. It's so beyond over. No!
You came all this way.
Oh my god! I got killed by a geometry.
Ugh, this hurts.
Alright. So some of you all are probably seeing the first death
You made
of
it.
the game.
Still
we have to
not
find the
talking
other
to
one.
Strangers? Only to your bestie, who came here with you when the Queen took you. Gotcha.
Alright. That new drip?
Alex! I've been thinking.
Oh, I'm glad we're both pulling our weight in this matter.
Oh, please. Maybe red.
We will get some upgrades though.
In making
It is a
way,
roguelite, so don't worry about the first death.
It's always the hardest to cut. On one end, there's love. Pure and unconditional love.
When Silksong releases, do you think it will be a
the other
drop
one?
everything for me?
Blind obsession. When you can no longer
most
tell where
likely,
your rug ends and someone
I will
else's
not play
begins.
Silksong for at least a month.
I'm not obsessed. It's
I'm gonna
plain
take
justice.
a
Mayor must be punished for what was taken from me.
tip from, I think it was Grand Pooh Bear, that skipped out on Elden
I'll
Ring
let you
for a
think about
month.
that one while you continue our important work.
I would wager money that it would be in my best interest to not play Silksong on release. It'd be much better that I wait, and then we might be good to play it at that point.
Splendid.
Not to say that I don't want to, but I definitely want to, you know, do the smart thing.
Friends!
All right. We haven't done Spear yet. We're gonna spend some of our currency to make a spear. Turns charge attack into Spectral Lance. Charge attacks temporarily increase luck. Increased chance to evade damage. Weapon attack increases chance to multicast. Stacks up to 4 times, resets upon taking damage. Last hit emits lightning. Increase the chance to emit lightning. Extra bounce on all lightning. That sounds legit. I can't get all of it, but I'm willing to see it. It's like really loud for some reason.
A blunt statement.
All right. What's the reasoning for 1 month? So it's twofold.
To count your blessings.
One is that I'm sure we can do this. I'm sure that people will not be watching Silksong in order to play it themselves. I'm sure that a lot of people who are like Hollow Knight mains, if you want to call it that, like they've been playing Hollow Knight for the past 5 years. They will be like the first to jump on Silksong, which is fine for sure. But sometimes, if you're gonna check out anyone playing Silksong, you might check out the people who've been excited about Silksong the whole time.
Don't keep me
People who've been
waiting.
playing Hollow Knight the whole time. So then, like, after all of that's done, for like a month or so, you can come back and then
Let's
Veedotme
find
might be
dice
playing
rings
some
for armor,
Silksong.
then.
Maybe even allowing backseating. We don't know.
New card up my sleeve.
That's like really loud, but I don't know if I can turn that down. July is Michael Punk, Raiders of Black Veil, Neon Abyss 2. Forgot about that one. Wu Chang, Terminal Brigade. So I might actually do Terminal Brigade on stream. At least as a first look. Yo, Thor build? I think it's a fun game, but it might require you all to check it out to really see how good it is. Charge weapon attacks, emit lightning. That's us. That's us all day. Except I don't know how to do... Can you not see the passive? Oh, enhancements. Last hit of combo has a chance to emit lightning. 100% chance, right? This is probably lore. Spear is your favorite weapon, but you die a lot with it.
Old painting.
Maybe no iframes on charge.
And I couldn't stand still long enough. Nat stood for both of us. She always protected me.
Rip Nat. All right, let's see the charge attack. Oh, I see. It's fast. I like that. That's fun. Yeah, so like you can't get a 5 match on your first one. The best you can do is a 4. For whoever was saying that the best way to play is to get a 5 match.
Meet your opponents.
I don't think it's that easy. I can tell you right now, though, Spear is kind of sick. You know, I haven't been doing max HP, and maybe that's a problem. How am I liking the game so far? I'm definitely enjoying it more than I enjoyed, Wizard of Legend 2's 1.0. So this is a cell? $10 damage for $25. It's not necessarily that Wizard of Legend 2 is like a bad game in 1.0. It just, there are some things that I wish had gotten attention, and I don't think it did. So now we have to wait for a patch or something, or a hot fix.
Uma's magic is in this.
Wizard of Legend is the new Noita. I actually would not mind playing Noita. Like, straight up. I'm at the point where not to say that I like Noita, but if someone was like, V, there's like 100 people who want to see some Noita, just sit here waiting.
More traps.
Waiting
Why
for
not?
Noita to happen. I would actually turn this off and play Noita. Not to say that's not to discredit this game specifically. But I actually do
another
not mind
servant
Noita
of
at this
Mare.
point. Currently, my issue with Noita is I'm sitting on this video for when we got our first win, and for some reason, it's like, it's kind of a hard video for me to finish. And I think we did that like 6 months ago or something. It's been a long time. Sell again? I feel like I'm selling too much already. Yo, Pyro, good to see you. I guess part of it is I want to play something new. Okay, no iframes on Dash, confirmed. And even though Noita's new content for me, it's not a new release. And I love to play a new release. Spear's your favorite? You did all the no-hit trophies with it. Good balance. Bow is safe but boring. Yeah, I couldn't stand Bow. But I don't really like Bow and Hades either. Like that non-interact... Well, not really non-interactive. I can't show off with Bow. Right? At least with the spear, like, it looks fancy. I legit can't get any color besides green and blue. This is incredible. And I keep missing the freaking chest. Every single time, I cannot get that roll. It's RNG, right? I ain't no way I have a 0% RNG. Jeez. Oh, no shot was I near that. Alexandra's hitbox is a lot thicker than I expected to be. Rolling a 1 or 5 conjures a poison cloud. Weapon attacks have a chance to summon a seeking wisp. You still can't do a match 5 or a match 4. Because, like, I have to go here. The best you can do is a match. You can't even match 4 here. Because, like, if I put one... Oh, yeah. I guess you put one here, and then you put a red here, and that gives you a match 4. But before then, it was not possible. At least on your first unlocks. Alright, we may have to invest in dice a little bit. Oh wow, that was faster than the hammer. Okay, so we have that open up.
The cheapest around here. Healing, check.
Yeah, there's a lot of
Relics,
games that
check.
I do
Everything
play
you
on
want plus a
release.
cup of tea,
Some
check
that I
and
wait
check.
out on. Sometimes there'll be a
How did
demo
you
that
manage to get here?
I won't play the
Past
demo
Mayor's
until...
minions?
Well, I won't play the demo at all, and we will wait until the
Fear
real
not.
release.
A manny always finds their path to customers, wherever you are, into your hearts. Oh, the manny motto.
Increase the times that lightning travels between foes. All lightning, including what I'm currently using, could be legit. I assume the game is talking about all lightning.
How
Oh,
many
nice.
of you are there?
2 of them. Both of them. I think it's working. I certainly hear it a lot more. I'm hearing quite a bit of stuff, actually. Sound dev did not let up when making this game. All right. That's a clear. Going up. We should have a really good phase 2 in that case. So yeah, Wizard Legend 2. I did leave some feedback in their Discord. I don't know if everything landed, but they might be in hotfix territory. Sometimes that's where early access ends up being, is that the game releases into 1.0.
Idiot! We are not
There's a lot of complaints, and then you go back and fix.
And her highbrow
But it makes you think, like, were those complaints not there in early access?
It sure didn't stop you from visiting or enjoying yourselves.
What was not to enjoy? Incredible food.
This game has good dialogue.
Dice games, expensive clothes, all for free.
Oh, I remember the costs of your visits.
Enough! Time to return the favor and show this brat some true
Shout out all the brats.
hospitality.
This fight does have variations. Like, sometimes it's armor, sometimes it's spear, sometimes it's mage. Oh god, my controller. It disconnected for half a second. Seems to be okay now.
Switch, idiot, switch!
I don't know if it's better to spam. Okay, I did not take the dice thing. The dice has pretty good aim to it. So sometimes it's just worth the throw. I don't have to really do anything to make that land.
Let's tip the scale in our favor, wife.
Oh wow, right on me. Oh, rip no hit. That's messed up. No, come on. All right, 1v1.
Already longing for
All right.
next time.
Cursed Compass helps out a lot. Is that something I have right now? Cursed Compass? It is. Seeking Wisp. Chat, keep a lookout for a Seeking Wisp. Defeating a foe rewards a stack of weapon damage, resets upon taking damage. Nice. We're gonna run out of drip soon. I feel like they give you so much in the first boss. Okay. The dice needs to be on the ground. So you're saying that the wisp comes from the dice? I don't know why I keep pressing that button. It's like pressing L2 to get to inventory is kind of weird to me. Yeah, it doesn't say it comes from the dice. If that's what you're referring to. Chat, this game is a world premiere. It just came out 1.0 today. I know some people had hands-on with the demo. There were some playtests as well. So shout outs to any of you who had this game like a little bit early. Losing health inflicts nearby enemies with time stomp. actually perfect color. And now we get Conjuration up here. Once it shows up. This is already shaping up to be better than the last build. I like games where we get to cook builds. I've been doing a little bit of Elden Ring Night Rain. And not that you don't cook builds in that game, but sometimes it's just you're playing Elden Ring, right? Get the max HP. Sometimes there was not a build at all. I'm just playing good Elden Ring. So it feels good to be able to cook a little bit. Did I play Marvel Rivals a few days ago? Brucius, I play Marvel Rivals like every weekend. It's family game night for us. So yes, you may have seen me in your lobbies. In fact, I had one person who typed into not all chat. It was only team chat. They're like, "Wait, you're Veedotme?" And I said no at first, but I was answering someone else. So then Airless, because I said it's family game night, so my wife said he is Veedotme. So she sold me out a little bit, but I didn't mind because I don't mind telling people that, yeah, that is me. But I don't know if she realized that I said no to someone else. Someone typed at the same time something game related, and I was like, no. They asked if I could play Doctor Strange, and I said no. The timing was just perfect. That was you, wow. Yes, I play a lot of stuff. Not everything shows up on YouTube or on live stream, but we do some Marvel Rivals, we do some Path of Exile. Years ago, it was League of Legends. Just not everything shows up on the live stream. If you all want to see me play some Marvel Rivals, you can let me know. I can consider. Can't guarantee. Is this a Hades-like?
Moving on.
I say only because it's an isometric action game. I'd say the build making is nothing like Hades at all. And the meta, maybe it's a little close. Like you get currency to level up the weapon, and then also level up your overall meta. But I'd say build making in this is completely different than Hades.
That's refreshing.
But the allegations of it's another Hades clone, it's kind of hard to beat just by looking at it, right?
How in random did you end up here?
Same. Absolutely same.
Not sure, Fortune. Something bad happened to him. If you understand what I'm saying, try to make it back to the sanctuary.
Oh, another new NPC. That's legit. Yeah, so Yobslam over on Twitch was asking, is this another Hades? Well, not really asking me, is this a Hades clone? But I'm gonna put words in Yobslam's mouth and just play devil's advocate here. Yobslam, would you call this, from looking at it, a Hades clone? It's unfortunate because we were playing we were playing Wizard of Legend 2 on live stream, and someone in that chat was saying that, you know, they tried too hard to turn Wizard of Legend into a Hades. And I disagreed with them. But at the end of the day, it's kind of up to you all to call something a Hades clone or not. It's not up to me. So if it happens, it wasn't because I said it, but that doesn't mean it's not any more or less valuable. Isometric equals Hades. And you're not wrong. There's gonna be people who that is legitimately what it is. Has nothing to do with the combat, nothing to do with the fact that NPCs can talk. Even if it has literal god boons in it, that's not what it is. It's all, is it isometric, yes or no? But then, like, what's the limit? Like, what if I was to say that Dead Cells is a Super Mario World clone? The only difference is you attack enemies instead of jumping on their heads. Where's the line? I got nothing here. The dialogue from Wizard of Legend 2 is cringe. They actually adjusted the dialogue a couple of times throughout early access.
You can trust us.
But Wizard of Legend 1 has dialogue, right? Am I tripping? This conversation has come up many times. It's just not voice acted. Yeah, it's not voiced for sure, but it should be the same amount. Well, okay, not the same amount. So every time you come up to a boss, the boss is gonna do some dialogue with some elemental puns. Like, I'm heated up, and it's the fire guy. No commentator. Okay, so yeah, as you're going through the biome itself, someone will do like a quick voice quip. Sometimes not all that quick either. So yeah, that could be the cringe dialogue. See, sometimes you just gotta ask the chat. What was that? My game, like, paused. And my controller wasn't... It's doing it again. Close some tabs? I'm gonna lose the run from that. Yeah, listen to how the audio is skipping. I like how it actually increases and then decreases the shadowing to do this. I don't think I have anything I'd want to turn off. If you close the game, you can restart the whole map. We'll see. Like, I have decent max HP, but I don't know what that was. And for all I know, it could be over. Red? I don't know where I would put this. We need red dye. We definitely don't want to lose Curse Compass. All right. Because we could red dye the bottom thing, I guess. Kid over on the Twitch side. How's it going? It's going pretty well. I had a tech issue just now with this game. First time ever seeing it. Hopefully the last time. Very odd. I almost thought maybe my, like, USB cable was coming undone or something. All right. Which weapon combo is the best with which power? Tarek, if you're asking about this game, I am 3 hours into the game. I don't have a specific one that I would say is the best, but I could certainly say Lightning Spear is pretty entertaining so far. I dare say I like it the best.
Let me lighten that purse for you.
Okay, we could do some big stuff here. I mean, not really. So I could Berserker up top and then maybe get a 4 match if I'm lucky. I don't know about the retaliate. I don't know how important that is. They're all common, so it doesn't really matter, perhaps. We're just doing it for the color match. Dang. All right, we could potentially go green. Purple would be nice. But there's not really a good place to put it. We're probably not going to stick with this at all. Rolling a 1 or 2. But I'm not really rolling that much.
Welcome to the swamp.
You cleared this game last night with the bow that had charge shot applies weak.
Manny,
Now, as far as I know,
looks like the
weak
shovel
only
was
reduces
once
the damage that enemies
corrupted.
do.
Like
Does
someone
weak
took
do
my
other
memories and
stuff?
Twisted them?
Oh, not someone. This here is Mare playing tricks on our minds to make us miserable and fail. You're not the first, though. Look around. Remains of past games all over. Maybe you've run into some old players. If you see
I'm
one,
an old
send
player.
them my way. Pension's not gonna raise itself.
She's talking about me. Shoutouts to all of you who seem to have played the game. Chat, let me know if you have played this game. Give me a Y in the chat. If you've not played this, give me a simple N. I didn't know I had that many. Oh, maybe not that many. It seems like a lot of you played it. Oh, wow. Just heard about this game through you. Yo, shout outs to those seeing a game for the first time thanks to me. Okay, so we definitely do this. However, I don't know if I care about that green. I'd almost rather just do this. And we could get the green left to right. That also opens up yellow top to bottom. All right.
Traps and more traps, naturally.
Chat, I tried to show you all games to look out for. Nice. this is another one. Hopefully. We have to do the synopsis at the end. Tempest of Ice. Whips up. Roaming Tempest. Does card damage and not conjuration damage. That's really loud, and I don't know how to make it any less loud.
New deal.
Holy crap. All right. This is maybe the exit. No. Yes. This exit always looks weird to me. Ooh, this looks nasty. I'm not gonna say what I think it looks like, though. This is a G-rated stream. Alright, $30, not enough to really do anything. Could just leave. Yeah, I try to show you all games that I think are gonna be legit. We have a vid up on YouTube. Your guide to roguelikes for 2025 has a decent amount of stuff in there. Not a lot, because there's just so many. I think at this point I have to do a vid specifically on there are too many action roguelikes.
If there was any other way, Fortune.
Because it's just every day these things come out. Some are good. Some are, you know, not gonna say anything. Some just need an update. A game that I thoroughly enjoyed was Deck of Haunts. Oh wow, I do not usually get hit by that. Deck of Haunts did a big update just the other day. It's basically a deck builder where you play as a haunted house trying to kill people. If you ever played the board game Betrayal, it is sort of like that, except you are the monster and you're trying to kill the people. Gonna say a little upset on how much damage I've taken here. No shot. Hitbox OP. Chat, I have one Death Defiance. Though I am a little embarrassed I might have to use it here. Alright, back up, back up. Run! I don't know where my dice is. Found it.
Thank you for fighting, Fortune.
Alright, my bad. That was a little boosted. Multi-cast chance. Critical hits have a chance to replenish full energy charge. That's kind of strong. Critical hits from lightning have a 50% chance to conjure new lightning strikes. My lightning can crit? Let's do this for now. The lightning thing sounds like low-key incredible. But if I could get this color match, it'd be like even better. Once we're done with the drip here, I don't know what else is gonna show up. Now compare this to Wizard of Legend 2. That was like a little bit of a struggle to load up another game, but I keep seeing new stuff in this. That's like, oh snap, that's a legit sounding build. I kind of wish I could go for it, but it's gonna have to be for next time. That's the exit, I imagine.
The Pawnbury Gate. I wonder what opens.
Yo,
UV, how you doing?
I am doing good. So long as I can do this and not die to the same boss, I'm great. Chillin', no pun intended. Thank you for that 14th month in a row. Holy. Appreciate it. See, like, I don't respect the hitboxes in this game. That's the issue. Dang. Legendary? Lightning has a chance to stun. Never seen that before. Yeah, I don't know what it is. The hitboxes in this game, I'm predisposed to thinking that I will not get hit by stuff. Like, even that dodge, that was a little questionable from me. Dang, still not yellow. Carrying Fortune grants a chance to shoot firework projectiles, but I don't know what the chance is. And I also can't... Oh, never mind. It's R1. I think this is fine. We just need the color change. All right, let's head down. Chat, I'm trying to think of a good word here. So, I believe I don't deserve to get hit by any of these moves that I'm clearly not dodging. What's a good word for that? Veedotme thinks he's not supposed to get hit by this stuff when clearly he is. How dare he think himself above the game? Yellow dye showed up. Oh, purple dye. That's perfect. I'm greeting for yellow here. He needs to get good, but I feel like I've already been good. Why do I have to get good again? I'm already good. That's the issue. What do we call that?
Ooh, chilly here in Pawnbury. Best be buying me wares before frost sticks them to me body.
Is the cupboard your body?
Oh, it's quite a personal question. You answer one first, eh? What's brought you here to this twisted board game?
I was just sucked in, right?
I got lost in random.
Dude, she said
Everything
it.
was taken from me.
She said the thing.
And now I'm here to make Mare pay.
Oh, I see. Well, thanks for sharing. Not allowed to reveal my family secret, but I'll share a tip free of charge.
How to get more money?
Nothing cures a broken heart like spending coins. The more, the better.
I mean, to be fair, new store is opening up next to the mall. Might take a nice little breaky break. What is that? That's Thursday? Might check it out. Shout out to those who still have malls in your area. As far as I know, they're all RIP. Even the good malls, for some reason, they're also gone. Which is a little bit unbelievable. I feel like that should not be the case.
On your pips, Fortune. This one is harder.
Uh-oh. No way. Oh, wow. The fact that every monster's attacks ricochet is pretty impressive. See, I just don't dodge because I feel like I shouldn't have to. That's so bad. Losing that charge attack lightning might be an issue, but we'll see. Maybe it's not that bad. So a massive mall of Georgia around these parts. Now, is that to say that all the other malls are also okay? Oh, wow.
This is a memory fragment.
A memory that's been torn from an individual and shattered into pieces. It emits a vaguely humming sound. Interesting. Is this game spear only, or are there other options? There are 4 weapons. Sword, bow, great hammer, and spear. So far, I'd say spear is the most fun. For me, anyway. Couple of malls still afloat.
I came here after Natalia's...
I feel like that's a southern privilege.
It's just a village, then. I needed someone to construct my army.
Because, like, we were just talking about this the other day. When we went home to Virginia, there are all kinds of places to go shop at. So Airless asked me literally like 2 days ago, why do you all have more places to shop in Virginia than we do up here? I think it's a southern thing. Low cost of living. Slot machines in every gas station. Paying to keep the malls open. A lot of factors, I'm sure. I got outplayed. The lightning stun, though. Oh my god. Max HP. We did see the shop already. And we already bought... No, we did not buy the relic in the shop.
Finders keepers.
I just don't know if we're gonna find more money. I need like 20 bucks. Healing altar. I missed. Oh, you have to interact first. Huge. Finally, the RNG in my favor after all these years. Let's go back to entrance, assuming the legendary is like nowhere near. Because I keep dying to the mini boss that's on this map. Oh my god, I just lost all that health I got. Was my problem. Oh, you can destroy the ice? Okay. This looks like steampunk Hades, which is not bad, but what's the appeal if you have 500 hours in Hades 1 and Hades 2? So I've been getting YouTube comments both around Dead Cells and Wizard of Legend, where people would say, why would I play this insert new game here if I could just play Dead Cells, or if I could just play Wizard of Legend 1? And I think the answer to that is at some point you will not be playing those games because they are a little bit old. Not Hades 2, of course. Hades 2 is kind of an outlier. But I would expect at some point you may want to play something else. And I think that finding what that something else is pretty big. It could be this game. I want a break from playing Merciful End every run, or Moros Staff every run. And maybe this is a game where you could take a little bit of a relaxation from doing the same thing over and over again in the other games. Weapon damage up at the start. Every third hit increases charged weapon damage. Upon rolling a 6, next weapon damage has bonus damage. I almost don't want any of this. Is there anything I can get rid of? We can still get rid of drops of lava. This is like not doing anything at all. I know it is conjuration damage, but I don't think I'm getting any use out of it. Oh, the dice would have been good. I might have misplayed just now. I think this game offers build making that Hades doesn't have. So like this setup isn't made off of just god boons and I'm just going down the Zeus tree, getting everything Zeus offers. I'm actually piecing multiple things together to make a build. And I do like to say that's probably one of my favorite things in roguelikes, is trying to piece a build together. See, I don't respect the hitbox enough. Chat, assume every hit will hit you. Do not save your dodge roll. Sorry, I have to do this one more time. Oh, wow, we didn't hit yellow. That's not great. I could do blue in the center. Blue is dice, so I probably shouldn't level that up. All right, let's do this. Coming up with builds on the fly is usually the sort of roguelike that I'll put more time into. Yeah, the best part of this game is literally this right here. So right now, this is a lightning build where I've put together multiple lightning things, plus the spear itself has lightning built in. Actually, I guess it's only 3 things, right? Lightning stun, charge attack stun, and then lightning bounces on more foes. But the other piece to it is matching colors. This right here is how you increase damage of stuff. So we have matching red giving us 150% weapon damage. Soon we will have giga card damage if I can get 1 yellow connection. And I passed the yellow connection earlier and I feel awful about it. Because now I'm worried that I won't get it back. I'm so scared of the mini boss. Oh wow, this is new. I will just spam. I will not be moving at all. I think we have guaranteed crit after using a card. All right, we hit yellow. Huge. Instant double damage on card. So now Thor's hammer is gonna do so much more. All right, careful. I don't trust hitting that. We have range. But I feel like it's just enough that I'll still take damage. Nice. We got wave clear now. Red. Easy red. Gotta be the mini boss up here.
Been on a roll.
All right. For some reason, I cannot beat this thing. I don't know why. I'm boosted, chat. Washed up gamer. Oh, this thing's different. Ow. It's not shooting the balls. My god, this is horrifying. Of course, the one bullet. Wow, that version was a lot easier than the other version. Unless I have to fight two of these.
Closing in, Mare.
Critical hits from lightning have a 50% chance to conjure new lightnings. That's pretty good. I don't know if I've seen a critical lightning. I'm sure it's happening. We have to trust the game. The lightning's really noticeable, but to know that I crit with it, that's the hard part. And we will be fighting this boss for the first time, which is a little scary.
Ready for a roll-off, Queen?
I only have 2 tries. I only have to beat a 3.
Let's see if you can roll.
He can beat a 3. Nice.
Random rules in your favor.
Almost feel like they should give me extra. Legendary. Critical hits conjure a burst of poison daggers. Inflicting poison can only trigger once every 5 seconds. I'd have to lose my middle slot, which I think is lightning on charge attack, which might be okay. Yeah, charged weapon attack emits lightning. Oh, we have guaranteed crit after a card attack. Alright. So I guess crits are happening more often than I thought. Oh, wow. Yeah, because I had one stored up. Our poisons do a little bit of damage. We have slow, we have stun. That scared me. Oh my god, I greeted. No respect for the game. Charged weapons do burn. Crit does gust. Not a lot of space left. Might just be this on left side. Yeah, that's also kind of decent. Free gust. I just kind of want the red. And this opens up the chance at purple. If I were to put it here, we'd be losing critical hits, have a chance to replenish full energy. Which is actually working. Chat, I want the build to work. That's all I care about. A functioning build. I've been playing a lot of Elden Ring Night Rain, and I have not been able to make a functional build in a video game. Color? Wow. We hit green. No matches. Dang, we needed purple. Gonna have to make do with that. This is a big biome.
Perfect.
I feel like I've been here longer than both 1 and 2 combined. Not purple, but the red is pretty good. Do I just go straight into here? Or do I greed and try to make a match 5? We have to anticipate getting another red to make that happen. I think you just go for the easy one. We gotta get rid of this at some point. Time stop's not working on bosses, I think. Oh my god, look at this biome. Actually massive. Okay, so I need a lot of money to buy out the shop. All right, last little segment, and then I think we can access the stairs. Can't teleport to everything. Some spots you have to actually walk to. Oh, there were 2 of these. Okay. I mean, we have damage now, so maybe it's not that bad. Famous last words. Oh my god, what a hit. What a hit. Nice. Yeah, apparently that was an achievement I never did. Because I always died to that one specifically. Defeating a burning enemy heals you for 1. Every second. Weapon attacks get crit chance. Resets on crit. I don't think I can do that. But maybe we can do the crit damage. I could also try to get the purple in the middle, replacing the time stop thing. Below health increases damage, and then this is applying chill. I feel like if anything, it's this. And selling won't give me $100. All right. Chat, what's that symbol on the salve? Why they selling loud here? Yo, Goban, good to see you. All right, let's peace out. This is a PB. Furthest I've ever seen. I don't know if I also have to fight a boss. I feel like I already fought 2 bosses. Surely I don't have to do another one. Oh god. Oh wait, maybe not?
Strangers, step into my humble pawn shop. What can I do for you, whom I have certainly never met before?
We just beat you. Twice. Stop playing games, Formageddon.
I don't play games. I construct them. You're mistaking me for my relative, the foreman, that cheating gambler. Unlike him and dear Nanny Fortuna, my work ethic earned me the Queen's true gratitude and a promotion to the Black Die.
I can't tell who's evil and who's not. Like, am I evil?
A decision I'm sure she regrets.
As you understand, I'm terribly important and busy. In fact, I am I am expected somewhere else right now.
Okay. I think I still have to do a boss fight, though. How am I liking the game so far? I think it's actually a lot of fun. Especially, maybe similar to Hades. Once you find a build that's, like, good. Sorry, I'm mesmerized by these gears that are, like, not functioning correctly. Rip immersion. Once you find the build, it's pretty fun. Just to say that. Oh, yeah, no boss. Because I killed 2. Nice.
This is Rack's burning heart. Let's return it to him.
Okay. Actual PB, new biome. We'll give my full synopsis after this run, I think. Before we next game it to some Hades 2. Because they just did a big update. This is a roguelite. I'm sure it is possible to win on your first try, but there's meta that would certainly help things out. Wow, surprised that didn't hit me. So there are things that explode. Ow! That did time stop on me. Don't ask. I was looking at the achievement. I think it was like have one of every status effect or 4 different status effects on an enemy. Perfect card attacks increase weapon damage. Defeating a poisoned foe increases dice damage. It is purple, but we can't get rid of the purple we have in the middle. I think this is fine. It's gonna be a little difficult to match colors now without dye showing up. Like RGB dye. Not die isn't a dice you would roll. Chroma. We need chroma. It's like they're stunned, but I'm still afraid to go in. Yeah, guaranteed crit after card. Chance to instantly get all of your energy for cards on crit. Lightning has a chance to crit. A lot of stuff right now. All right, we hit purple. 225. I think we have damage. I don't know like what busted numbers look like, but I think I have something.
These memories are a mess.
I don't know if I need to do this. There's nothing I would particularly go for here, color-wise. Is the queen who we're playing? Yes. I believe this is the queen from the first game. And basically, she has been miniaturized and changed somehow. Did you hear about the guy that dipped his balls in a jar of glitter? Pretty nuts, am I right? Isn't there like a controversy about the glitter industry? Like one company owns almost all the glitter and everyone has to get it from them? That sounds familiar. Oh my god, the reach. Dang, I was hoping for the heal. Okay. Big roller right here. Give me a 2. Bruh. Give me a 4. Oh my god.
Gold.
This is troll. Give me a 2.
You're safe now.
What are we doing? I got actually screwed here. Something like one company buys the vast majority of glitter and no one will say who. Yeah, it's some kind of murder mystery or something. That sounds right. Yo, the one heal on burning enemies. House wins today? Not in my casino. In my casino, no one wins. Not even us. It's all an elaborate hoax and no one understands where the money's coming from or going. Crits do gust. Defeating a poison enemy increases dice throw, but we don't care about that. So this is like the only thing that's kind of viable here. But I don't believe we have any more relics that do literally nothing. Everything has a purpose. I'd say this is the only one that's a little bit undervalued, but that's only because We can't control how many icicles come out, but we can certainly have some control over how many sharpened coins go out. I think we do it. Hopefully not a throw. Sounds like stocks. What's my 401k doing right now? Who's watching it? This isn't the past? No, I believe this is after the first game.
Dice wielder?
We have to buy the health, I think.
You?
Of course. Who else would it be?
Oh, when it comes to the Dark Mansion, one can't be too careful. Many of me old customers lurking around.
I just realized there's like skeletons in the center.
Your old customers.
With third
Is that
eyes.
bad?
When they were paying dice wielders, it wasn't. But then the old misery got 'em all twisted thanks to Mare's dark fuel now. Another reason to keep spending your coins. Don't be miserable, buy happiness. Another Manny motto.
Don't be miserable, buy happiness. Chat, it makes perfect sense. Depressed, buy your way out of it. Oh, wow. No money? It's probably gonna lead to depression of some kind. This is not a great start. I have no energy. Took an unfortunate hit. Oh my god, that's so bad. Twice. Karma, perhaps? I need to charge attack every enemy to heal 1 HP. Where you going?
Done already?
Nice. No real color match we can do. I already bought. That's actually a tough call. Right next to me. I'm at 22. We go to 97. Could potentially buy max HP if we're lucky. And that should heal me.
Can't have enough of you.
Sadly, only played to the 3rd town, so you don't know what happens at the end. Yeah, I haven't played the first game at all. I'm gonna go out on a limb and say it's not necessary. But of course, I can't say for sure. Wow. Good multicast. Like double the poisons came out. I don't know why I'm getting hit so much. Mentally, something has changed. Okay, that was a lack of iframes that got me. Don't worry, I heal 1 HP on burning enemies. All right. Well, I certainly can buy that max HP now. That was plus 10. Chat, it might be over. This is so sad. What an awful sight. Dang, thought that was a secret diceling. Yo, level design dev. This map is great. And you can see down in the pits, they kind of cooked here. A lot of gust. Do kind of wish I had a second source of burn. New enemy. Oh, it might be the same. But I say I had no idea where this thing was. Oh, we're playing so safe right now. Poison fires poison missiles, increase all damage to shielded enemies, crits inflict poison, which we probably don't need because we have poison on crit with the needles, and I don't believe it stacks. So this might be a sell, even though I only have $10. I guess at some point, aloe vera has to come out. Because if we're fighting bosses, then, like, the 1 HP heal isn't going to do anything. Everything's just so stacked. I don't know what to swap out. I know it's like a little bit redundant poison, but I think it allows us to get poison more times than normal. Almost got hit there. Because, like, I only get poison when the missiles come out, but this allows me to get poison in other ways. Green? Red? Again, I could greed out and try to get, like, a gig of red here. Or just play it safe. You just don't know if you're gonna get enough dye, enough chromas. Maybe if I had a better understanding of the game, like, oh yeah, I know I will get more chromas, so I should probably go greed. But I just can't say for sure. Does this game have card pack openings? That would be fun, right? Talk about lost and random. And then they have eBay in-game as well. That'd be fun. All right, this is it. The furthest we've been. Potentially final boss. So it's a good thing we got rid of the heal. But I assume we're gonna get annihilated here.
Impressive. I underestimated you, but this is where you fail again.
I don't know why they say again. It's my first time here.
Do your worst. I'm not afraid of dying. You took that away when you let Natalia die. Nothing scares me.
But you are afraid. I know every wound, sorrow, and fear behind that mask. Let me show you.
It is a cool monster, just to say that.
This is all you will ever be. The one who failed her sister who destroyed Random, whose heart was lost to
Sounds pretty evil.
Face your misery, Queen of Random.
Alright, let's see how cooked we are. Oh wow, that's a cool boss. Freaking Elden Ring looking at. Oh wow, okay. My bad, my bad. I was not familiar with your game. Alright, we gotta get out of that corner. That's like just an iframe check.
I'm not done yet.
This is Death Defiance number 1. Alright, iframe. Watch for an explosion or something. Oh yeah, saw that coming. Chat, I cannot dodge that move. I don't know how to dodge that.
I'm not done yet.
All right. We have no more Death Defiances. I'm pretty sure the only thing that's done damage is poison and my card. It's like, it's the same tell to me as this. And just Omega Reach. It's so over. Oh my god. That's definitely a, like, unless you're Giga busted, a die to it the first time, beat it the second time kind of boss. You basically, you learn that it does a swipe that hits the whole screen, and that's going to be like the hardest thing to dodge. All the other pieces, like the 3-hit combo, that's not that bad. The balls it fires out, like dash balls, that's not that bad because you can kind of dash through the boss. And maybe the ultimate answer is to always dash through the boss no matter what it does. I don't know if I trust that to dodge the big spin though. That was legit. I'm not disappointed. I expected to lose there. I just didn't expect the boss to have that much.
I won't rest until Mare knows
Like, that's a
like I
true
do.
final boss, just to say that. And to be fair, Kronos in Hades 2, like your first time seeing that, that is a nasty fight. But before I do a quick synopsis, like going over my thoughts of the game, let's talk to some NPCs, see if anything has changed.
Good idea, Fortune. Let's give him the memory fragment that we found.
You have awakened.
We have a couple of fragments, actually.
Thank you.
So now you all get to
I
see,
am
like,
the
what does it
visionary
look like
who might
at the main
you be,
hub?
stranger?
Stranger, do you not recognize me?
No. Arriving in this realm must have shattered my mind. I can remember neither past, present, nor future. No.
Hello? Oh, seems like we both lost our powers here.
Alright, we got some more Cinder. It might be that you just deliver memory fragments and get
Thank
Cinder.
you for this memory, Alexandra.
You remember me now?
Yes, quite clearly. Queen of Random. What you did to me and the other card makers. What you did to Random.
Uh-oh. Does he know?
But the past is not at stake here.
Oh,
While
we've been
misery
forgiven.
and forgetfulness obscure my vision, one thing has
Turn the other
become
cheek.
crystal clear. The shattering of my mind was not coincidental. It was done on purpose.
Mayor's behind this. Mayor fears what you know. We must make you remember.
More cinder. I think I have one more fragment. Oh no. That's it. We did get a new mask. It's alright. Kind of Jason Voorhees looking. I'm sure somebody out there likes it. Finally, new body drip.
Now that's a queen!
Alright, see if anything's new over here. You don't have anything. We do have dicelings to deliver. Oh, I think they're delivered automatically.
Dice wielder.
If your children weren't so keen on hiding, I would have found them all by now.
Do you blame them? After what you did to us, Queen of Random?
It's in the past, alright?
The no dice.
That's what the
war.
visionary said.
You ended us, or imprisoned us here.
Yes, Fortune, I did.
Uh-oh.
Most dice wielders have been corrupted by Mayor, but my dicelings have shown greater resilience than
I think there's a good story here. And it's probably enough that you could skip over if you don't really care to hear about the story.
And the Queen returns.
But I'd say it's not like Hades where you have to like
Beautiful to the cause
talk NPC to
entrusted
NPC,
to her.
do the vows and all of that stuff. It kind of just plays.
Stop it. I'm not that queen anymore.
It has an overarching
Then
story
I
tied
was-
to it.
Driven by sorrow and vengeance, and you're not any longer.
Never mind.
Alright.
Feeling stronger, Queen?
I'm nothing like I used to be. Look at me.
I'm trying to do my pips.
Looks deceive. My dicelings see the true you. Everything you hide behind that mask. And they all fear you. All
I mean,
except
are we trying to work
Fortune.
together or no?
She sees something in you worth fighting for, despite all.
Decent drip.
Blessed be
Okay.
Alexandra.
So this row is new, and I still have one more row as well. So I don't, even in terms of like, could I have beaten the game? I probably could have, but I technically have 2 more rows of meta here. So carrying the dice gives you evade chance, 1% at base. While fortune is thrown, damage of weapon and card up. The first item purchase in Mayor's games always include a bigger discount. Defeat Mayor's High Servants to get a temporary but increasing item discount. Doesn't say what it starts at. This is 15%. I kind of like it, not gonna lie. Dashing temporarily increases weapon damage. Dashing temporarily increases evade chance. $400. Jesus. And we have no idea what the percentage is. And then final upgrades are $750 a pop, more gold, which is what I've been looking for this whole time. Increases the number of pearls to choose from. Ignore the first damage taken in each encounter. Ignore the first fatal blow, which I guess is different than Death Defiance. Okay.
Take care of her, Fortune.
And then the last thing that we have, for those who are asking, oh, we have this thing.
Alex! Fortune! This is my heart!
So I
can
might just
burn away
get
the
more
last dark
cinders
fuel.
from it. I don't know if I
I'll
have
be
a new mechanic.
free. Please, let Rat give you something in return. Something I made thanks to all the cinder you
Or drip.
For me? What about using them to become whole again? To repair yourself?
No. I've realised something. Every wound's a story. Each weapon's a tale. Can't be whole or create if you don't accept that.
That's a very...
I was gonna say every wound's a
optimistic
story. I have
approach,
enough cat
considering what was
scratches
done
that I
to
remember
you.
almost every one of them.
You should try it, Alex. Might do you some good. Maybe even fix your lack of humour, eh? I'm ready to leave this nightmare, and that's all thanks to you two. Thank you.
Pip dust. 100 out of the 700 something I need. A shred of hope that has been restored and one of Mare's many victims who can now leave the black dye and escape eternal misery. Wow, good for you. Can I use that over here? This is the escape. Apparently I don't have what it takes to get out yet.
Saviors!
So with Cinder, we're now able to upgrade something else. I believe I have no upgrades on bow and no upgrades on sword. Sword gives you crit chance. Charge attack does windstorm. Last hit of combo does burn. And restore health. Is that not OP? Defeating a foe with dice throw grants a heal if the roll was a 6. Wow, that's so I don't know. That's a lot to have to do. Oddly specific. All right. I mean, I feel like heal sword is probably strong. For bow, charge attack tech, scatter shot, seeking gas that inflicts weak, and then explosive shot. Spear was legit, like Thunder Spear was super entertaining, but they also have Luck and Spectral Lance. Hammer was cool. I feel like it wasn't as strong as I thought it would be. They have charge attack tech, poison, stun, reduce damage, evade chance, grants one last chance when receiving what would be a killing blow. So you could stack multiple killing blow things. Like 3 Death Defiances, this plus the 750 one. All right.
Looking deadly at first.
All right, so thoughts on the game. Someone said earlier, like, why would I want to play this if I have a bunch of hours in Hades 1? I don't know why you would still be playing Hades 1 unless you're a speedrunner. Funny enough, when I look at Steam DB, there's always people playing Hades 1. Sometimes Hades 1 is actually above Hades 2 in number of players, but only because Hades 2, I guess, is in early access. But I don't know why you would play Hades 1 unless you are a first-time player. Hades 2, however, that's an early access game. Maybe you would, like, not pick it up for early access, or maybe you're done with everything there is to be done. I think this is a game that you would pick up to literally not play Hades 1 forever. Same thing with Dead Cells, same thing with Wizard of Legend 1. I don't know why you wouldn't want to have multiple games in your library. Obviously, you know, price is a factor. but I don't really see it as I won't play this because I'm playing the other game instead. This game, I like the dialogue, I like the graphics, I like the build making. I do feel like I could probably play different builds on each weapon, though the weapons themselves do have things they'd like to see. As far as the first couple of runs, I want to play more. Compare that to Wizard of Legend 1, where it's like a couple of deaths in and I'm already thinking I kind of want to next game it. I know we went the distance on that one, but that was only because I kept dying over and over in the beginning, and I couldn't just stop there. This one, I died to the final boss. I feel like I could beat it, so I want to go back and try again. Whatever happens after final boss, I do not know. I don't know if there's ascensions. I don't know if there's a heat system. If there was for either, I could see myself trying to climb up depending on what kind of difficulty it is. If it's just like play the game again, except the monsters have more damage and more HP, that's like any game can do that. If it has a little more exotic stuff, I do enjoy that a lot. But obviously the first thing to do is to beat the game. So I would say I would give it a seal of approval if you have the capital, if you got the money. This is a... How much is this game? I actually don't know. There's not a hashtag ad, but I don't know how much it costs because it was a key provided by situation. Probably on sale, right? $25, same price as Dead Cells and Hades. Like, I don't think there's anything surprising there. So if you have the money to pick it up, I'd say it's probably worth it. They do some really different things in here that Hades, etc. don't do. And I think you won't be playing Hades for the rest of your life. You would probably want to try this at some point. All right. What about Linked? Want to play that so badly? Seems like the perfect game for me and my wife. We do have Linked on YouTube. I would say if it's... Because it's not purely a run-based game, right? It's more about you have missions at a hub, and you build up the hub, and you go out and do missions. It's kind of like a Monster Hunter or something like that. And if you like that, then it's gonna be fun. If you only want to do roguelike runs, I would imagine you probably aren't getting everything you want out of Linked. Did I play Savara? I did not. I did have a lot of people who asked about it. I wasn't sure. Oh, I should also mention, very positive, 90%. Compared to Hades, no. Compared to Wizard of Legend 2, that is in mixed on release. So that's also something to pay attention to. Savara, I did not play. I did not really trust. I guess trust is a strong word here. It's more so I wasn't sure what kind of game I was getting into. I wanted a run-based roguelike,
This isn't.
which might be the case. The loot is okay too. I don't mind loot.
This is gonna hurt.
But I didn't want to just fight like one boss and then that's it. I want to like make a build and then get up to the boss and try to beat it with what I made. And I don't know if the game has that. It might. I literally don't know. I see a lot of meta.
You'll impress me this time. Good.
A lot of crafting and all of that stuff is great.
You're looking fit. Good luck on your next attempt.
I say this is different than Linked because in Linked, there's all the hub stuff that you're doing that's not just crafting a weapon to fight a boss. Like you're also doing friendship stuff. And that leads to like making a stronger character. So I don't know. I don't think I won't play the game, but there's nothing right now like striking out to me as something I need to hop on ASAP. All right, anyway. So that was Lost in Random. Definitely round of applause to that dev. I actually genuinely enjoyed what I saw. We'll try to get the win, maybe offline for a YouTube vid. But for now, we're actually gonna next game it over to Hades 2, which got a giga update today. You could almost say it's a shadow drop, but I can't. All I can say is that I was not prepared for this, and hopefully you all are prepared. What we will do, though, we're going to do something a little bit different. We're going to end the YouTube live stream, and we're going to start up a new one that's like purely focused on it being a Hades-related video. So you all will see a new live stream pop up on YouTube. Twitch folks, you all just hang back and nothing will happen. No change on your side, but you have to do it on YouTube this way. So YouTube folks, we will be right back. It's like, how do you do that? You have to end stream here.